Yeah, good evening, Dan and Aaron. So there are already major shakeups happening on the board as a result of November's election. But this open seat becoming available, it's happening at a very interesting time. 7 candidates making their case Monday as to why they should fill the now empty Division 5 seat on the Monterey Peninsula Water Management District Board.
This is such a key position because what I think is probably one of the most important things that this water management district has ever been charged to do is to oversee a feasibility study.
Supervisor Mary Adams is one of 3 Water District Board members who is staying on the board. The other 4 will be new at what is a very interesting time for the Water Management District with the passing of Measure J by the voters. The Water District General Manager says once the election results are certified, the clock begins ticking. They then have 9 months to conduct a feasibility study to figure out if a buyout of Cal-Am Water is in the public's interest. 2 of the newest board members, George Riley and Alvin Edwards, were heavily pro-Measure J supporters. Before the election, Supervisor Adams also threw her support behind the measure. A number of the candidates at Monday's meeting brought up that they were either for or against Measure J, so the idea of whether it would be an impartial board taking on the task of this feasibility study, it came up over and over again at Monday's meeting.
It has to be someone who brings intelligence, knowledge of the community, and have a real commitment to wanting to be sure that a fair and transparent process takes place through this entire feasibility study.
Still, Stoltz says some of the focus here will be on numbers.
Numbers are somewhat objective, so I think the neutrality issue is one that will, just by way of the process, go away. I think defining the standard for what is feasible, and then perhaps later defining what's in the public interest, what public necessity is, may have some opinion making to it.
In the end, the district voted to appoint Gary Hoffman to the board seat, who would not say whether he was for or against Measure J when asked by the board. But he does bring years of experience in water supply treatment, water management, and reuse to the position. Now, that other open seat on the Water District Board is the mayoral representative, and Seaside is getting a new mayor, so Ralph Rubio will no longer hold that position. It will go to another mayor on the peninsula, and that could be determined as late as January. But the Water District Board general manager told me they will not wait until January to get started on this feasibility study that's happening in December. Dan and Aaron.
Thank you very much, Sierra. The Division 5 seat represents Carmel and Carmel Valley. The person who held the seat had to resign because of health concerns. Hoffman, who was appointed at tonight's meeting, will finish out the rest of the term, which runs through November of 2020. Then the seat will be open for election.